What honest mistake completely destroyed your relationship? I accidentally sent my girlfriend a text meant for my brother about how I was planning to propose, and she completely misunderstood what it said. Emma and I had been together for 3 years, living together for 1. I was madly in love and had been secretly planning the perfect proposal for months. I'd bought the ring, scouted locations, and was coordinating with her family. My brother was helping me plan everything. We'd been texting back and forth about timing, her ring size, and whether to do it publicly or privately. Emma had no idea. She thought I was just having normal conversations with my family. The night before I planned to propose, I was texting my brother final details. Emma was in the shower, and I was nervous, double-checking everything one last time. I meant to send him, "I can't wait to get this over with tomorrow. I'm so nervous I might throw up. What if she says no?" But that was just the beginning of everything going horribly wrong. I accidentally sent that text to Emma instead of my brother. By the time I realized my mistake, she'd already read it. When she came out of the bathroom, she was holding her phone with tears streaming down her face. "Get what over with?" she asked quietly. "What are you nervous about? What might I say no to?" I panicked. The proposal was supposed to be a surprise, and I couldn't ruin it by explaining now. So I tried to play it off as nothing important, hoping I could still salvage the surprise. "Oh, that was about work stuff. Just a presentation tomorrow," I lied, thinking I could explain everything after the proposal. Emma stared at me like I was a stranger. "Work stuff? You're worried I might say no to your work presentation?" I realized how stupid that sounded, but I was committed to keeping the proposal secret. "It's complicated. I'll tell you tomorrow after everything's done." What happened next turned my romantic gesture into a relationship disaster. Emma became convinced I was planning to break up with her. In her mind, the text about getting it over with and being nervous about her saying no could only mean one thing. I was going to end our relationship. She spent the entire night crying and asking me to just tell her the truth. I kept insisting it was work-related, which made her more suspicious. By morning, she was convinced I was lying about something major. When I picked her up for what she thought was a casual dinner but was actually my proposal setup, Emma was cold and distant. She'd been crying all day and looked miserable. I'd arranged for us to go to the park where we had our first date. I had a photographer hidden nearby, her family waiting at a restaurant for the celebration afterward. Everything perfectly planned. But Emma was barely speaking to me. When we got to the spot, she sat on the bench and said, "Just do it. Get it over with. I know what's coming." I got down on one knee and pulled out the ring. "Emma, will you marry me?" Her face went white. She stared at the ring, then at me, then started laughing hysterically. Not happy laughter, the kind that happens when someone's having a complete breakdown. "Are you serious right now?" she said. "You've been acting weird for 24 hours, sending cryptic texts about getting something over with, lying to my face about work, and now you want to marry me?" I tried to explain about the mistaken text, but she was already walking away. "This is how you propose? After making me think you were going to dump me? After lying and making me feel crazy for asking questions?" Emma handed me back the ring. "I can't marry someone who lies to me and then tries to fix it with a grand gesture." I told her the whole truth, the months of planning, the coordination with her family, how the text was meant for my brother, but it was too late. "The fact that you let me suffer all night instead of just telling me the truth shows me exactly who you are," she said. She moved out that weekend, 3 years together, destroyed by sending one text to the wrong person and then trying to cover it up. The worst part? She would have said yes if I'd just told her the truth immediately.